Hello again, everybody. What's going on? How you doing?
Oh man, final pick stream of the year. Oh my god, what's going on? All right. God, man. Feels like it's been like a month since I've done this thing. And here we are. Super Bowl 56. Rams and Bungles. Wow. So for us Browns fans, this is what we got to deal with this week. So we either get an in-state rival winning the damn Super Bowl, which would be their first ever, or we get the Rams, who we don't hate, but they have Odell, which means if he wins it, this guy's going to be getting slandered beyond belief, but he honestly deserves it. But then again, you think about it, Matthew Stafford will be getting a ring, Aaron Donald will be getting a ring, Cooper Kupp, Cam Akers. That dude's been through hell. He's been through hell. I mean, that dude was literally hurting in July, ACL, thought he was out for the year, comes back for the playoffs, leads them all the way. So, then of course, you have some Browns fans kind of rooting for the Bengals. It's like, you're rooting for a division rival? Me? Who am I rooting for? Do you really think I would root for a division rival? I mean, I want to see the Bengals stay ringless forever. I want to see them have nothing in their freaking trophy case for eternity. Oh, but what about Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow is that dude, but I don't care. Like, it's the Bungles. I don't want to see them win a damn ring. You want them to win a ring before us? Nah, you got me messed up. You got me
messed up if that's the way you think it. You know?
You want to see a division rival win a ring before us? Now, would I care as much if it was like the Ravens or the Steelers? No, because they already have them. They've had rings forever, especially if it's like the Steelers. We're talking about a team that's in the same situation as us. We ain't got none. No rings. I'm not trying to see them win a damn ring. Hell no. I mean, yeah, if Odell wins it, Baker's going to get slandered, but he deserves it. Baker is playing like an absolute bozo half the time. Now, of course, Odell, did he kind of sandbag a little bit? Yeah, he kind of did. But, yeah, he did cost us in a couple of those games with those drops. And Baker, I guess, just lost trust with them. They gotta trust each other, and they didn't. It's the way it goes. And then, of course, I guess Odell never wanted to be here. Of course, I wanted to be in LA the whole entire time. So yeah, Buddy Boy literally wasted all that time trading for him just for him to say he doesn't want to be here. If I'm being honest, I mean, I was like, wow, he put on that fake love thing for us. I guess you could say he kind of did show us some fake love. But then again, he didn't really whine and cry. He put his head down and he fought. I mean, the dude literally played with a freaking hernia his first year here. Like, okay. And then last year, when we were actually good, he tears his ACL. And then this year, he misses the first 3 games of the year. He comes back, and this happens. But yeah, let's go through all the good stuff for this one here. All right, let me do this real quick here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. So Bovada has the Bengals as the 4-point dogs. No surprise. I mean, you're facing Aaron Donald. You're facing Von Miller. And for some reason, I kept calling Leonard Floyd Malcolm Floyd. It's Leonard Floyd. I don't know why. I just had Malcolm in my head. I don't know why, but it's Leonard Floyd. I don't know how the Bengals O-line, who allowed 9 sacks to the Titans, remember? How are they going to stop Aaron Donald and Floyd and Vaughn and all those other guys there? Don't they have Robert Quinn too? I don't think so. They used to, I thought. I think he's on the Cowboys. Let me check. I don't know why, but I thought he was on the Rams. Unless he used to be on the Rams. I may be tripping on that end. Oh, he's not even the Bears. He's not even anywhere near that. Okay. He used to be on those teams, but he was in the Bears. All right, makes sense. Okay, cool. I don't know why. I just thought he was on that team. Oh, well. But, yeah, I think the Rams are going to come out here. Matthew Stafford's trying to win his first ring. And honestly, if anyone deserves it, it's Matthew Stafford. He's been through literal purgatory throughout his entire career. He only made the playoffs, twice with the Lions. Didn't win a playoff game. Goes to the Rams literally just over a year ago. He was traded to the Rams for Jared Goff. And then here they are. In the Super Bowl. In their home building, too. If you're a Cardinals fan, you're thinking, oh, cool. Does that mean that's going to happen to us next year? Well, I don't know. Probably not. After having 2 straight teams make it to their host Super Bowl, you're probably going to be the one that doesn't do it. You can't really trust the Cardinals to do that right now. But yeah, in terms of how they got here, definitely the Bengals had the toughest and most freaking aggravating stretch, because every game they played in was very about the Bengals having a kicker. And we didn't. Yeah. Meanwhile, the Rams, they first round went out, stomped on the Cardinals a little bit. Easy work. No big deal. No problem at all. And then what was it? Who did they face second round? I don't even remember. I got to look at the bracket real quick. See if the bracket shows up. Oh, here we go. But yeah, wild card round. Bengals, of course, took down the Raiders barely, thanks to an interception as the Raiders were driving down the field. That was a really, really bad game. Really ugly for the Cards, if I do say so myself. That was a bad game. Divisional round comes around here. And the Bengals, I believe, this is when they took down the Titans. Yeah, by 3 points again. Kicker comes up clutch. And that was the game where Tannehill just literally sucked garbage. He was trash. Rams took down Tom Brady, ended his career. Of course, I streamed that game. You guys aren't able to watch the ending because YouTube or /OBS ended my, stream prematurely. I didn't notice. Well, it didn't end the stream. It just cut it off for some reason. I don't know why. But oh well. Of course, that was probably the most lit weekend of football ever, of the year for sure. I'm sure there's been more lit weekends, but that was definitely one hell of a weekend. And then, of course, conference championship games. We all saw what the Bengals did last week, or 2 weeks ago now, as they went into Kansas City and did something only Tom Brady did. Beat the Chiefs in the AFC title game on the road. And again, this one went to overtime. There was a whole criticism about the whole coin toss thing. And ironically enough, if you remember, in the prior round, the Chiefs had 13 seconds left. They moved down the field to tie the game, I believe, in 13 seconds. Against the Bengals, the Chiefs in overtime only had the ball. 13 seconds. Wow. football gods are really ruthless with this stuff. And then, of course, the Bengals marched on down the field, game-winning field goal. It's good. They're going to LA. And then, of course, with the Rams, they took down the Niners by 3. So both teams escaped against their rivals, against their opponent. Well, I guess for the Rams, it's their rival, but Chiefs and Bengals aren't necessarily rivals. And yeah, that's going to set up one hell of a game. Now, when you're looking at these two teams on paper, I'm going to dig really deep into this one. I'm even going to go to our lads, and I'm going to pull up these freaking depth charts, and I'm going to compare both teams on each side of the ball. We're going to compare the let's go with the Cincinnati Bengals. Because if I just did the pick, it'd be like a 5-minute stream. You know, I got us draw it out. That's what I do. So we're going to go with the Rams offense first. We're going to go, position group against position group. So you look at the Rams offense. They have Kupp and Brandon Powell and Jefferson. They have Odell, Ben Skronik. Their offensive line has been pretty good this year. You have Whitworth, David Edwards, Ryan Allen, Austin Corbett. This dude's really one game away from winning a ring. Oh, my God. That's crazy. Rob Havenstein. You have Tyler Higbee, Bryson Hopkins, Kendall Planton. I don't know about Hopkins playing or Higbee. Michelle, who's been to the Super Bowl before. Jake Funk. Cam Akers, who I believe he's not been there before. And Buddy Howell. Those are the running backs. And they're going up against a Cincinnati defense. Sam Hubbard, DJ Reed are up front with BJ Hill, Trey Hendrickson, who they got in free agency, a guy that I wanted in free agency. You have the linebackers, Logan Wilson, Jermaine Pratt. You have your secondary, which is going to have their hands full with Odell and Cooper Kupp. You have Chidobe, you have Von Bell, Buckeye, Jesse Bates, Eli Apple, another Buckeye, and Mike Hilton, who's a Steeler. Wow, a Steeler made the Super Bowl, not even on the team. That's tough. So I think the biggest matchup when it comes to those two position groups, it's going to be the front 7 of the Bengals against that offensive line. If Hubbard and Hendrickson can get into the backfield and get after Stafford, they may be able to force a couple turnovers. It's definitely not going to be easy, though. That's for sure. Now, when you flip it and you look at the Bengals offense versus the Rams, can't even speak, Rams defense, this is where it gets kind of scary. You have Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Trenton Irwin, Stanley Morgan, and Mike Thomas at receiver. Obviously, Jamar's going up against Jalen Ramsey. That's going to be the matchup to watch. But then you look at the Rams secondary. Besides, of course, Jalen, you have Dante Dion, Grant Haley, David Long, Darius Williams. This is where they definitely miss Troy Hill and John Johnson III. Of course, they're with my Browns. That's where I think they're going to miss them. I mean, yeah, Jalen Ramsey may be able to clamp down on Jamar, but can they stop Higgins and Boyd? I don't know. I mean, you have, decent corners to go along with Ramsey, but I think the biggest thing for the Rams is their front. They probably were salivating watching that Titan tape. They probably watched that Titan tape 100 times, and they're probably still watching it. They're thinking, oh, my God, bro, like this dude, who was it? Who was that one guy for the freaking Titans that just obliterated them almost every time? His name literally escapes me. I'm going to look it up real quick. Hold up. That dude literally had like 3 sacks. Yep. Saw that. Danico Autry, that's who that was. Yeah, Danico Autry freaking abused the Bengals offensive line for a little while there. And you're going up against the defensive line of Sean Robinson, Greg Gainey, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Leonard Floyd, Christian Roseboom, Troy Reader, okay. You also have Bobby Brown, Justin Hollins, Agbanya Okwankwo, okay. Marquise Copeland, Terrell Lewis, okay. Chris Garrett. It's mainly going to be Von Miller and Aaron Donald. Yep. And Leonard Floyd. Yep. Those three guys are going to be wreaking havoc. I can already tell you. Especially because you look at who they're going up against. I mean, I'm sure Von Miller probably, of course, former Aggie alum Myles Garrett has been known to abuse the Bengals offensive line the last couple of years. And now you got Von Miller coming after Joe Burrow. Jonah Williams, yeah, it's funny. He had to deal with Myles Garrett twice a year. Now he's got to deal with Von Miller. Tough. Poor guy. You have Quentin Spain. You have Trey Hopkins, Akeem Adeniji, Isaiah Prince. Man, Isaiah Prince really had to deal with freaking Jadeveon Clowney twice a year. Had to deal with TJ Watt twice a year. Whoever the Ravens had twice a year. Now you got to deal with freaking Von Miller. Good job. Quentin Spain will probably have the unfortunate task of trying to block Aaron Donald, which he is unblockable at this point. So have fun. It's going to be a fun game to watch. I'll tell you that much. But I think as long as the Bengals offensive line can at least keep Burrow clean for about 3 seconds, they should be fine. But it's going to be up to Jamar Chase and Boyd and Higgins to get open quick. And we'll see if Uzama plays. Uzama came out and said, I'm not going to miss the biggest game of my life. Bro, it's like, don't play hurt, bro. If you're not healthy, don't play because you're just going to hurt yourself even more, especially with that damn turf. That turf claimed how many victims this year? Seemed like when we played the Chargers there, seemed like every few plays, someone from the Browns was getting hurt. That turf is a menace. Like, be careful, bro. Sheesh. You know, I'm a Browns fan, but I hate seeing people getting hurt, especially when it's turf related. You know? Non-contact injuries are probably the worst. Because they're just out here running your route or whatever, and you freaking misstep or you slip or something, and you freaking tear something. Career or the season over. That's how crazy it is. I remember the freaking Packers. There was a game this year. Dude caught the ball. He was trying to make a juke move and freaking, like, his leg got stuck on the ground or something, and he freaking tore his ACL or whatever. It's like, damn, that's how menacing this stuff is. It's not even turf over in Green Bay either. But like, don't, yeah, it's the Super Bowl. Yeah, I know everyone wants to play there. But don't risk, injury, further injury. If you're healthy, go ahead, try it. But don't be out here, putting yourself even more at risk for an even more serious injury. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, I think when it comes down to it, in terms of offense versus defense, I think the Rams defense definitely has the advantage because solely of their front seven. I mean, the front four, especially Donald and Von Miller, and knowing how that Bengals offensive line has been playing, they allowed, 9 sacks to the Titans. They did do a lot better against the Chiefs. I will say that. They did a lot better. But you're facing Aaron Donald and Von Miller. And your best receiver is going to be guarded by arguably one of the best corners in the game and freaking Jalen Ramsey. And you know what? Here's something that Bengals fans don't really want to talk about. They talk about how Jamar Chase has been owning everybody. Well, owning everybody except Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome. I mean, Denzel Ward did, Joe Burrow did throw a touchdown to Jamar Chase against us, except it didn't go to Jamar Chase. It went to Denzel Ward, who took it damn near 100 yards the other way for a touchdown. And he also pretty much yeeted Joe Burrow. He freaking had him on skates, too. I still can't get over that. Like, the Browns were so mid this year, but the moment they saw that black and orange helmet, Baker turned into old Baker. If we played the Bengals 17 times, we'd probably beat them 14 or 15. It's just something about Baker seeing orange and black, and he just goes back to his college days, and he sees the Oklahoma State Cowboys, and he just wants to slaughter them. It's like, bro, like, come on. You got to do that every game, man. It's like, are you going to have to visualize every team being Oklahoma State? Because, damn. There's a lot of similarities with that, though. In-state rival wearing orange and black. I don't know, man. It's just something about the Bengals. He just likes slaughtering his in-state rival, I guess. It's weird. He could have easily been undefeated against the Bengals, but I mean, I'm still not even mad about that one loss because it did get us Kevin Stefanski. Now, speaking of Kevin, before I get to my prediction, you got to get better with the damn play calling, dude. Come on. He probably adjusted his play calling because of an injured quarterback, but come on, bro, get better. But anyways, on to my pick for this game. How long have I been going? I've been going for 22 minutes, just blabbing on. No, Kyler Murray is not coming here. Yeah, Browns fans complaining about our quarterback being short. So you know what? Let's get even shorter. That's logic, right? No. No. But yeah, when you compare the two sides, Bengals defense is really good, but that Ram defense can definitely get at you. But that Bengal offense, though, is really good. But then again, so is the Ram offense. I think the key here is whose offensive line can protect their quarterback longer. When it comes down to that, I'm going to go in the Ram defense. I think Aaron Donald will get to Burrow and force a mistake that's going to really cost them. Not to mention, special teams is going to be huge here too. You have Johnny Hekker at punter for the Rams. You have Huber at punter for the Bengals. You have Matt Gay at kicker for the Rams. And, of course, they have the youngster for the Bengals, McPherson. I think what's really huge here is Gay's playing his home stadium. Like, he's aware of, like, it's not really an environment because it's, covered up stadium pretty much. But, like, he knows how everything goes there. And I think when it comes down to it, I think the Rams are going to want to avenge that loss that took in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. They're going to want to get that ring in their home building. And I think they will. I got Sean McVay, not to mention this is also Sean McVay against one of his apprentices. Zach Taylor, once upon a time, was a coach with McVay. So he's essentially facing an apprentice of his. And I don't think McVay is going to lose to his apprentice. Hell no. I mean, if I was a coach and I saw one of my old assistants on the other sideline, I'd be like, I'm trying to slaughter this bum. I'm trying to slaughter this fool. Drop 40 on him. Show no mercy. Make him look dumb. I mean, that's Sean McVay. He's going to have a great game plan, I feel like. And with that being said, I'm going to go with the Rams to get the first ring in a while since the greatest show on turf. Yep. Matthew Stafford's going to win his first Super Bowl and his first appearance. And the Bengals will fall to 0-3 in Super Bowls, all against NFC West teams. That's tough. Now you may be saying, crazy dog, you're only saying that because you're salty. Salty about what? We own the Bengals over the years. They can't even say, oh, we own Bozo Baker because Bozo Baker owns you. You're getting owned by this dude right here, bro. Like, damn. That's tough. That's tough. And of course, he didn't sweep him this year. He only won one game against him, but you lost to Case freaking Keenum. That's even worse. Oh, God. Oh, but I know we beat your backup, but still. It doesn't matter because it's still the Bengals, and we still beat you. But, yeah, that's going to pretty much do it for that. I got the Rams getting their first ring in a while. Yeah. I know that's going to be fun. Another ring for Los Angeles. That's going to make it, what now? A crazy amount of rings now for the city of Los Angeles. You have 17 for the Lakers, The Kings have a couple. The Sparks have some. But who cares about WNBA, really? Oh, you look crazy dog. Talk about WNBA. Cleveland used to have a WNBA team, but they took it away for some reason. I don't know why, but they did. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I'm going to go with the Rams to win the Super Bowl. Of course, I will not be streaming. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. It is, of course, trade deadline season for the NBA. Make sure I haven't seen any, missed any Woj bombs or anything. Now, I have not. But of course, if the Cavs do make a trade, I will go live if I am available to do so. Like if I wake up to a trade, I'm not gonna go live and do that. Like if it's been like an hour or something. Like if I wake up and I see a trade just went down, I might go live, but then again, I might just make a video on it. But yeah, we'll see. Of course, I'll be live tomorrow night for the Cavs and the Spurs and Karis LeVert's debut. And Darius Garland may be back too. Okay, cool. Yeah, DG's coming back, I think. And Karis is making his debut. And we might have a trade or two, too, to talk about. That'd be nice. In terms of what I think the Cavs should go after, backup center for some depth. Maybe a shooter off the bench, like a Ben McLemore. Definitely. I would love a Ben McLemore. Maybe Dennis Schroeder. I don't know about Dennis Schroeder. Haven't really heard us be. I mean, I heard we're still interested. We're offering Kevin Pangos and Ed Davis and a second rounder or two for him. I mean, why not? It would open up bench space for us. I think, if you ask me, I think what the Cavs are going to do, they're going to make one more trade, maybe for a shooter, maybe for a backup center. Some people are talking about, I wish I'd bring Tristan Thompson back if he gets spun out. I like Tristan. He helped us win a ring in 2016. But let's be real. I don't want that drama. I don't want the Kardashian drama here again. The vibes around this team are immaculate right now. I don't want that crap coming around here again. God. He's a good guy, but he just cannot stop with the cheating, bro. Come on, bro. Stay in your lane, dude. Come on. Freaking unloyal, man. Damn. All right. That's going to wrap it up. Give me the Rams winning this game. I'm going to give a final score of Rams, I'm going to say 28-24. Cooper Kupp scores the game in a touchdown with about 3 minutes left. And then Aaron Donald, of all people, makes the big play to seal the game for the Rams. Rams wins Super Bowl number 2, the ring number 2, and the Bengals continue to search for their first. So with that being said, shout out to everybody who came through. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Again, if there's any Woj bombs that involve the Cavs, I will go live or make a video, and I'll talk about what went down, what we get, what we gave up, what that player brings to the team. And, of course, I'll be live tomorrow night for the Spurs and Cavs, and then I'll be live on Thursday at 1 around there for the trade deadline. I'll be live probably from 1 until probably 3:30 because I'm probably going to want to wait about a half hour after the deadline is over, and we're just going to talk about rumors and everything, trades that go down. We'll take a look at the team. I even made it a nice little Q&A too, so people can ask questions about the NBA, my Cavs or whatever, and we're going to have some fun. All right? So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Man, this is my last Pick'em stream of the year. It's crazy. But yeah, from here on out, it's nothing but basketball until the freaking baseball jabronis over there get their situation figured out. I don't even know if I'm going to have baseball streams this year. I can't even say I'm going to have a baseball preview stream because I don't know if there's going to be baseball. Right around now, we're getting hyped up for spring training. They haven't, just are we bickering back and forth? It's come on, man. Get it together, man. I want to have some damn baseball. I want to watch the Guardians. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Cavs, Browns, Buckeyes, Blue Jackets with the dub tonight, too. Yeah, Boone Jenner, game-winning goal. Under a minute left in the freaking period. And I'll tell you one thing. I don't talk about the Blue Jackets too much. Captain Boone Jenner has to be one of the most elite Blue Jackets players ever. He was so mid the last couple years. Notorious for derping. You know, he'd get the puck in open space and he would flop. He would miss. They put the C on his chest because Cam Atkinson left. They put the C on his chest and it turns into an animal. Like, okay. I see Cam Atkinson's energy went to you, and now you're the 20 points. You're the 20 goal scorer for us now. All right. Keep that up. Keep it up. Let's see if we can keep going. All right. Hey, you know, the Blue Jackets aren't entirely trash. They're just not very good. They're mid. It is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I mean, am I going to do anything for the NHL trade deadline? Probably not. Probably not. I only did it that one year because the Blue Jackets were buyers and I wanted to stream, you know, talk about what we were going to get. But I will be streaming on Thursday for the Cavs or any other trades that go down. And then be talking about any buyout candidates because, believe it or not, I've heard the Cavs may be a destination for the buyout market this year. Cannot believe I'm saying that. You mean to tell me players are actually going to want to come play here when, you know, if they get bought out? They're going to look at this team and go, well, Cavs are looking like a good roster. I could probably go over there, give them some couple good minutes every night or so. I mean, why not? You know, they're not laughing at us no more. They are sleeping on us, though. I will say that. A lot of people are sleeping on us still. I've heard a lot of people saying that nobody can beat the Nets. Nobody can beat the Heat. Nobody can beat the Bucks. We just smacked the crap out of the Bucks about a week ago, and they were damn near fully healthy. Giannis, Holiday, everybody played. We smacked the crap out of them. Like, we shut them down in the final three quarters. Okay. But yeah, we'll see what the Cavs do. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. I'm picking the Rams to win the Super Bowl. It is what it is. Let's go Cavs, Browns, Buckeyes, Blue Jackets, all my squads out there. Shout out to Dog Pound as always. Been one hell of a year. Free agency is literally coming up in about a month after the trade deadline is over. And, you know, once the Cavs season really starts winding down a little bit, I'm going to start pushing some Browns propaganda. Yep, Browns propaganda. For those who were wondering, what's that? It's the videos like when I posted last year about talking about how good our running backs are going to be. I'll be pushing some Browns propaganda because I'm a lunatic. You know, got to get hyped up for the season. See if we can get that bounce back. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Cavs, Browns, Blue Jackets, everybody. Have a great night. See you guys tonight, technically, for Cavs Spurs. And I'll be live on Thursday for the NBA trade deadline. God, I've said this like 5 times. End the damn stream already. Damn it. God. It's like a freaking broken record. Just keep going through the outro. 10 hours later, still going through the outro. Damn. Ay. I'm out. Have a great night. Bye-bye.